Swamiji, you use word existential. So I'm very young. I might not know because to me it looks like it is a question regarding why do I exist. So if you ask me, it's quite okay for me. It's quite clear to me. I exist there for my girlfriend, for my parents. But from your example, from your experience, could you tell like what is this existential issue, and could it happen to somebody when the person starts suspecting why does one exist?
Definitely. I have seen 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds sitting in my class and understanding things. In fact, all teenagers question fundamental issues. They may be busy with their girlfriend, boyfriend, this, that. They may be busy with all that. But they also question, there's an existential angst in teenagers. But then under the pressure of studies, pressure of making a career, pressure of getting married, etc., these questions are forgotten. They are buried deep under the day-to-day problems. Once I make them think, hey, remember you asked these questions earlier. They all can relate to it and they all can come for it. Some may say, hey, I want to take care of the immediate first. So let me put this on hold for some time, which is fine. I also had students coming back to me, saying this to me that I'll come back later, and coming back to me after 10-15 years. Such a thing also exists. So when you teach in the society for a long period, you see all these things happening. It's fine. Does everyone relate to it? No. They are not yet discerned the problem. So it's okay. I don't have to be a Jagat Guru. I don't have to be a Guru for every human being. Not necessary.
Swamiji, you mentioned word Vedanta, which is the thing you belong to. So what exactly it is? I've heard this word, but I don't know what exactly. I've heard a lot of things like there are different spirit groups and all with this name. But what is this Vedanta? I've never heard about it. Never on the TV or anything.
Okay, there is a beautiful book called Vedanta Sara, which defines Vedanta. It says Vedanto Nama Upanishad Pramana. Vedanta is a name given to the Upanishads, a positional name, because it comes at the end of the Veda. Now there are people who give a lot of other philosophical names, interpretations, their own creative interpretations, but this positional name is important. And the whole Veda is taken as a Pramana. Pramana meaning not authority. Very often I see it translated as authority. It is not authority. It means Prama Karanam, that which gives you knowledge. Therefore, like how my eyes, ears, inference, etc., is looked upon as a means of knowledge, we also look upon the whole Veda as a means of knowledge. So, what is the subject matter? The subject matter is that which I cannot figure out by my perception, logic, inference, etc. What I can't figure it out, the Veda has to come and say. We call it, another word for it is the Shabda Pramanam. Pramanam in the form of words. Of the Veda, of course. So it's definitely not scientific. It may be logical, but it need not be scientific because the subject matter is not science. You hear a lot of things about description of aeroplanes and this and that. Veda need not discuss with all this. If it has mentioned something, it's in the passing. It is not the main subject matter of the Veda. So what does the Veda do? The first portion of Veda, is dedicated to Dharmartha Kama. This is some sort of life mapping. We map your priorities. And we say all the priorities will come under Artha, a sense of security, and pleasures, which is Kama. Things that you need for emotional fulfillment, etc. Emotional happiness, like relationships, etc., will come under Kama. Having a child, etc., will come under Kama. And money, work, job, house, etc., they will all come under Artha or securities in a broad category. Dharma is connected with your ethical principles for living as well as life hereafter. So there is a certain amount of belief coming in here, that's okay. Life hereafter. So the first portion of the Veda deals with this. which is actually only helping you enhance your normal life with something extra that the Veda can provide. Money I can make on my own, but my struggles don't seem to be bearing fruit. Therefore, the Veda says, hey, add this to it, it will enhance your action and you will get the result. Remember, most of the Vedic actions are not meant to, or prayers, etc., are not meant to replace action, but only enhance the action that you are doing. That is one part of it. Then the important part, very crucial part, is the last part, the Upanishad section, which is called as Vedanta, which deals with this existential issue. It's not about managing life, it's about solving the very riddle of life. Your existential issues of life, what is it? Therefore, the only question worth asking or answering in Vedanta is, who am I? And what is the reality about I? Am I really a finite entity trying to echo out happiness from the world in all my relationship, my work, my possessions, etc.? Or am I already a fulfilled being? In the vision of Vedanta, I am a fulfilled being. In my vision, I am someone who is trying to get that. So there seems to be a mismatch here. So all that Vedanta does, or a Vedanta teacher does, is transfer this vision of the Veda about myself to the person who needs it. That's why Vedantins are not missionaries. We are not trying to convert anyone to our line of thinking. Those who need, we teach. And we make people aware that something is available. Like, for example, this is going to be put up on the YouTube. Just to make aware that, hey, such a thing is available. If you want it, here is something. So I don't have answers for all questions. I don't have all the answers. I only have answer for one question. Who am I? That I have.